ぴょんぴょん。迅速に褒めてください。
Hey y'all, Roz here. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing okay. My camera is some funky. There we go. Hey, hope you're all doing okay. I'm a few beers in. Not at this precise moment. I have one, but I had like 2 beers earlier for lunch, and then I had one like a couple minutes ago. So I'm doing okay. It's not in your face though. There's much worse things. But hey, we'll see. I hope I don't get fucked over. Because it's not like, you know, I don't think it's Hey Naughty, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing all right. So today I planned on doing like a short game type stuff. The thing, how this idea started was really more, hold on, the Mario music is gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. So the idea was that I was seeing a few people that I work with, or that I'm in a community with, doing like some cool shit in RPG Maker, and I thought, hey, maybe I should do something short, just so that I have so many characters that I'm not using, and I have like so many cool ideas. So why don't I do like a vertical slice or something short? And I came up with a few ideas, and so I'm hoping this works out. We're gonna jump in to the media room. Okay. So, in order to not bore the ever-living shit out of everybody, I have the Azure Lane cam going on. Let's see if this might be. Let's see this one. Studio. Okay. All right. Kind of like the Subway Surfers stuff. Let's expand a little bit here. Okay. Let me put some music on. All right. Let me put you guys back up. All right. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just a few beers in. Bum. Hey, Bum. Where's my camera? Fucking. All right, here. I'm all right. I have a Azure Lane cam just so that you guys don't get bored while I'm like just brainstorming and stuff. But here, let's see. I'm gonna just make sure that my girls are doing some grinding. Make sure that I have go. All right. So, okay, let me look up. Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope you're all doing okay. So here is, let me find the documentation that I started doing. Where the hell did I put that? Please tell me I did not delete it. Oh shit. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. I had like a big document that I was writing stuff on. Let me see if hold on. Let me make sure that I don't pull up something inappropriate. Okay, alright. Oh my god. Thank God I did not, thank God I did not open that, with the window open. Okay. Hold on. Let me just pick a color that's not obnoxious. Alright. Okay. I will let you guys guess what that was supposed to be. I'm just gonna put it so that I can't do anything to it. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. Hold on, let me get my glove on. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, this music is... Alright, this works. What are you guys up? Alright. I'm too new, but don't know if I want to know. Yeah, it's all kosher. It's all halal. It's all good. So, okay. So I was thinking how much... Let me pull myself back up a little bit. So what I had in mind was something with the horse. Like I mean the incident. Oh yeah. I don't know. Oh, that video doesn't exist anymore. I think it might have gotten deleted when I deleted the my Dropbox. But anyways, so some ideas that I had. I have these. Let me see if I have a safe for work version of those girls. Safe for work. Okay. So I had these characters. That I wanted to put to use. It'd be easier to but I want to stream on YouTube. It's fine. Because it's not like I'm not gonna be working on any not safe for work stuff. That comes later. Because there's gonna be not safe for work stuff in the game, but right now I'm just like in the. So I have these characters that I want to use. I think maybe this one might be exchanged for I think that one might be exchanged for this one. Oh my god, yeah. I want to avoid being extremely copyright infringing. But yeah, I might replace this one with this lady. But yeah, no, I think I was also going through a rough patch during that stream, so it's fine. So basically, the ideas that I have are kind of like a SRPG. Let me see if I have. Okay. So, okay. So basically, the idea was that we're gonna have like the game is supposed to have kind of like. Okay, I came up with like battle preparation, that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to determine if I wanted to do like a 2.5D. I don't know why I put it 2.5D. And there's multiple ways to do it. I think the simplest approach is to do the because a lot of people like taking games that are like, oh, I want to make a game that's kind of like this, but it's gonna have its own twist, so it's not a copy. Now, fuck that. I want to do a game exactly like Final Fantasy Tactics. So there are two approaches to the isometric map making. So let me show you. Advanced map. No, where is it? Okay. See if I can find a better picture. Alright, I'm gonna have to blow this shit up. No, so basically, for 2.5D, you can basically do a handcrafted map, correct? So it's sprite work. It's static. The camera doesn't move. The camera doesn't move. Or you can basically you can basically do a 3D map, but give it, you know, but have this flat sprites and stuff. Did you ever finish it? I finished that game multiple times, just not the one that I did on stream. I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like this one, I'm gonna use a thicker pen. I feel like this one is kind of easier to work with once it's completed, but setting it up is a bit of a pain in the ass, I think, because you got to make the tiles and everything. But when you have, for the 3D, the advantages are that you have, okay, here, let's list the pros and cons. The pros. You know, it's pretty basic. You can focus on building the map, right? Building shapes, texture later, because you have to make the textures, right? But once those are done, you can just apply them anywhere. I think with sprites, the pros are easier to stylize, simpler to program, I believe, because you only have basically this flat thing, right? You only have one direction to look at. It's just a flat plane that you're kind of just putting it in this direction, and then you got to work with diagonal. With this one, you have to think that if you're gonna make 3D shapes, you have to think that the camera needs to be moved around. so that you can see what's going on. That can be nice. And especially because I do like this a lot more. However, this can be a lot easier. Not per se. Okay. I feel like this one can be a lot simpler, right? Because you're just basically drawing in 3D, but not actually working in 3D. Because basically, if you program like this, all you got to do is put it like this, no? So let's see. And then the cons is that basically I feel like making textures might be somewhat simpler than, say, making pixel art, because pixel art has to be hand drawn. Well, I mean, both these have to be hand drawn, right? But to an extent, these ones, if you don't really have like an auto tiler or anything, it might be a little hard. But again, I don't know. Like I'm like trying to set up the basics of, like, depending on the direction that I work with, it's just gonna be like, all right, I need to like get in the headspace. I feel like pixel art is not as easy to make look good though. With this, you can make a flat like drawing, not like shaded or anything, and you just let the, like, you see here, you have the shadows doing all the work. Because if you would take the lighting out of it, this would just be flat. It would just be the image there. But again, I've never worked in 3D, so that's also a learning curve. With this one, I just have to think, all right, well, the light's just going to come from this direction all the time. So we're going to light it appropriately. Then once you have the tiles made, you can just rinse and repeat everywhere. Again, I think here it's the same, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. But again, that's something that I need to seriously think about. But before we go on, let me go back to this. So, all right, the idea for this project is an SRPG, kind of like, I'm gonna pick music that you guys can listen to. I think you'll find that it's not as difficult. Are you talking about 3D or 2D or the pixel stuff? I'm gonna find. Thankfully, this is not auto-playing. I'm gonna put some Animal Crossing music. It's just my default, and I'm just gonna keep playing that shit. Lighting and stuff in 3D. No, I don't think it's completely difficult. I'm just saying, like, it's just two things I need to learn about. And I don't think they're difficult. It's just that I don't think I want to tackle pixel art personally. Because I want to keep the asset making as basic as I can. So I might focus on working on 3D, but keeping it so it has somewhat of a 2D aesthetic. Basically working with parallaxes and stuff. Kind of like the old Nintendo games, where like the map, like the areas were kind of in 3D, but then you had like trees that were flat, and they like kind of moved around with the map. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, all right. Seems like a fun idea when, yeah, exactly. So here, so the idea is that it's 4 playable characters I was thinking of, right? Hence these girls. I might want to replace this one with this one, because I kind of just like this design a lot more than this one. Let's see. So 4 playable characters or 4 different stories. I don't want to do 4 different stories. I think that's too much. I'm thinking 4 playable characters, so you already have access to 4. You have access to a 4-person party, right? And then you can deploy them and then you can build the maps around the fact that you have 4 different characters. I think that might be a better use of my time. The main character, aka the manager, this lady here, she's going to be the main character. However, she's not going to be a playable character. In that sense, she's just going to be the manager. So basically, like in any tactics game, like Fire Emblem and stuff, like the old ones for the GBA, your character like had some involvement, but it was basically a way to teach you like, hey, you're the tactician, you need to come up with the strategies and stuff. So basically, that's kind of like what it's going to be. The idea is that these girls are retired horse idol, that they may be coming back or something. I'm trying to determine the whole point, right, of why they come back. But 4 chapters, it doesn't need to be long, maybe like a plus maybe like a prologue, like just dialogue, like giving context and stuff. Or maybe the game just starts that they all know each other and it's been a hot minute. I don't know. For classes, because I do like the class system. For not in Fire Emblem specifically. I think in Fire Emblem is kind of lame. I like it in tactics where you know, you use job points, learn skills and stuff like that. That stuff I like. So I was thinking 3 classes, so maybe like office lady, fitness instructor, and then bunny waitress. Might be a bit much, because I was thinking, well, not having 3 classes, just another thing that I was thinking about is that each character would have like unique art for the class, and because there's 4 characters, it would amount to like 12 sprites. Might be a bit much, but who knows. CG scenes, and some, you know, and obviously, you know, spicy scenes. It's what I'm thinking of. But that's like an added bonus, because I'm thinking the game is going to be both, you know, safe for work, and then you'll have the actual version, which has the not safe for work version, and then that'll be called maybe like the full package edition or something like that. I don't want to do the whole like magic attacks and stuff like that. I want to have like just no like stupid weapon triangle stuff. I just want to make something more straightforward where there's physical or like attack, like, you know, physical, mental, or magic defense and stuff like that, or mental attacks, and then, you know, the buff and debuffs. Just keep it like bare bones. Have like 1 hub, and then the game is mostly menus outside of the hub. I think like you can have an area where you can walk around, and I'll get to like some of the design stuff I did for it. But you basically don't walk to a place. You have like the office, and then once you leave through a door, it's just a map selection to go to the next point, and you can pick, and then you can visit the combat areas. So maybe the hub is like an area you can walk around, and all right, good night, Meteor. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the story, I need to work through it. I'm mostly concerned with the gameplay elements, because the story, I can figure something out. That's not a big concern for me. But I do want to keep the theming of, you know, having like, not having like fantasy elements, just being like, oh, this character is like an office lady class. And then her skills involve like physical attacks, like throwing pencils, pens, staplers, I don't know. And then for the fitness instructor, maybe more yoga related stuff. And it's all more mental, so like maybe like a mage class or something. And then the bunny waitress is more of like a balanced class and more focused on buffs and debuffs. But it really depends if I do this. I thought about adding an extra class, so you have 4. So you have like the 2 DPS, the tank, and then the support. But you know, if I do this where I make unique art, then that might be a bit much. Me getting handed a subpoena, that might be like a funny like thing. Like subpoenaed. Or like the lawyer is like a lawyer girl, like a lawyer class is the tank. What else? Let's see what else. Yeah, because another thing that I was like thinking about was the game engine. I was thinking of working on RPG Maker, but I feel like the hoops that I have to go through to get what I want is a bit much more than because I'm gonna have to finagle a lot of plugins and then crack them open and then get creative, and I feel like something like Godot is a little easier to figure out because it's more of an open engine that is easier to, you know, bend to your will than say something like RPG Maker where everything's kind of like hardwired. You need plugins and you need to make sure that you're looking at every facet of what's happening. So that's one of the things that I was considering. So I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I came up with for basic needs of the game. So some of the basic needs, it's a tactic system, right? You're gonna need like a battle preparation, so basically like a menu. I was thinking of like a folder where you have like the information of the girls, and you know, you can scroll, like, you know, flip through the pages to get to the girl that you want. Get like 4 different menus: equip, class, skill, and stat. You know, not many options for equipment because I'm probably not gonna add like a shop where you can get stuff. Maybe there's gonna be the option for like drops, so that you can equip to the unit that you like the most. Because again, I'm also just taking this as a concept, because if it does well, then maybe it can be expanded further. But at the moment, I just want to do something just purely for fun, purely for myself, self-indulgent. This in my mind, in the long term, this is going to be free. I don't really want to sell this, because then it's a whole can of worms. I just want to have fun with it. So you have the class menu, and then the skills. I'm gonna probably keep it very basic. There's only 4 maps, but they could be very long maps, so that way some people can get like maybe an hour or 2 of genuine gameplay. But then you know, if you include all the story and stuff, maybe you can add up to maybe 3 to 4. So maybe I'm setting the 4-hour maximum for gameplay, or set a hard limit of 6, which I don't think it'll ever get here, but I don't want this game to be terribly long. It has to be then Fate 3, yeah. This would be the hard limit, maybe like 6 hours. I want to take a Helltaker approach to it, where game is free, game is short, game is fun. It's mostly the dialogue and the writing that does most of the carrying, but I want the game to be just fun to figure out. When I was talking about map mission selection, this is what I was like looking at. So you have just a basic map, and it's all just selection, and you figure stuff out by just, you know, you leave the hub, and then you're like, all right, well, this is the only map I can go to. You pick it. or if you want to, you know, visit a different place, you go. And then after you beat certain the maps, you can go back to them, and then maybe you might be able to walk around, or there might be some extra dialogue going on. I haven't determined that. For 3D, you simply tell the camera to be in orthographic mode. Basically, you see no depth. And you tilt the camera a bit and have the sprite be the scene tilt. Okay. Because what I want to do is have like 3D maps, but then the sprites are 2D. Again, exactly like Final Fantasy Tactics. Because I want to do something that I haven't seen in the market in a while. Because everybody's trying to do something different. Square's not gonna put out a new tactics game. So Octopath Traveler style. I do not know. I don't know if I want to do the. I think what I mentioned is that I was thinking of just doing this one instead. I want to do this one. Because Octopath Traveler is a little more... yeah, you can say that, I guess. Octopath learned from the granddaddy of 2. You know, little Square games, so. Where was I? So yeah, you have all that. The hub, I haven't decided if I want to do like... Yeah, exactly. The hub, I don't know if I wanted to do something like this, or if I just wanted to do something flat like that. Or are you the game jamming open source so that people can hop onto it? I don't know. I don't know. Are you saying like... Well, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want too many cooks in the kitchen. I appreciate people, like maybe someone wants to come in and help with the music or something like that. Because, or like if someone wants to help me make some sprites and stuff, that might be like something, but I don't want too many people, like I want more feedback than I want too many people like jumping in at once. It makes me a little worried. Oh, it looks like this is done. Let me check something here. Still not max level. Levels. Okay. 3, 4. Right, no, I'm not gonna waste it. I'll just set her to flip flop. I need to... Let me check how much... No, they haven't. Let's go ahead. Do it on these. So let's see. Yeah, for the hub, I don't know if I want to do like a side view. I think I'm gonna do it mostly menus. I want to keep the game as simple as possible, so it's gonna be very heavy use of menus. or maybe like a pre-rendered background or something, or like a pre-made map or something, and have like a desk or whatever. But I think I'm gonna go with this option to keep the elements at the bare minimum. So I'm probably gonna go with menus. Just have an image, and have different icons and stuff. So for this, I'm just gonna need background, CGs, and icons. So this will be simple, because I want to do it so that if you go to the boss's room, it goes in and then it's a different image, like maybe her sitting on the desk or something. So I'm gonna go with that one. For this one, maybe 3D with sprites. So 3D with sprites. Bob is convinced that this is going to be easier, so we'll do with this. If not, if it gets too complicated, I can always default to 2D combat man. Not the end of the world. We can use Fire Emblem as a guideline, the Game Boy one, because the gacha one kind of sucks. Okay, and so map is just menus. Again, map, icons. That's it. This one, yeah, mostly menus. That's not the end of the world. I can reuse the talking sprites a lot, so okay. Yeah, sex scene, that's gonna be in there. That'll be like extra hot scenes that get added in. Movement should be fine, really. Yeah. Again, I need to just figure stuff out. I'm trying to like, I want to keep this game basic, because it should be something that even a moron like me can figure out. So I feel like it should be fine. Let's see, what did I have here? Okay. Here's some other stuff. These, do I not? Okay. Alright. Alright. So, other stuff that I was trying to figure out that I would need. So, sprites. If I do 3D, I do like how low poly rock made out of one of the UV sphere. Here we come. So I like how Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lions does, where like if someone does a skill, some skills have like their own animatic where like the camera turns around, right? The camera turns around, and then it starts like doing something. So that in itself might be interesting to me. I think the hard part would just be animating the sprites, where you can keep the player sprites, just because what they did, they were smart. So the player sprites never do anything different when skills happen. Like they'll have the same punch, slash, whatever, like animation while the skill is happening. Like if they fly around or they jump around, all they do is like lift their hands or just walk faster or something. Animation is the only thing that changes, like the skill itself, like the ice or whatever. But because we're doing like office assets, or like, I don't know, maybe you can have like a yoga ball pop down and then they just jump on it. Maybe I can have like a special animation for sitting. I don't know. That depends when we get to the skills and what I do. Or we just have the skill there and then like they bounce it everywhere, whatever. They just throw it, basically. It depends. Or maybe they just punch, and that's how the skills get done. For talking, basically, I want to keep this project simple. So, for talking, I was thinking, they get different expressions, yes, because usually they're easier to make. It's basically just having something change, like their face. But what if, you know, maybe they move their hand, maybe they move... But considering there's 4 characters, or look, no, if we're talking 4 of the main playable, one main character, then maybe you have the NPCs, etc. That charging that might rack up a few things, so I might just design the main sprite and then maybe their face changes, and then maybe some, like, you know, the main ones get blinking, and then that's it. Unless, you know, someone wants to come in, hey, I'll do live 2D for you free, and I don't think that'll ever happen. So we're gonna keep the sprites simple. Maybe they have blinking and moving mouth when talking, because I know that for example, Nike, they do live 2D, but for the talking they do like the mouth like moves, like it just goes like blah blah blah. Like it has different shapes, so I could do something that is definitely doable, I think. So I can just make the one sprite, right, that will be used 700 million times, and then I save a lot of time. So different expressions that can be done, just not hand moves and stuff, but simple. Face change. Voice acting, I don't know, dog. That might be asking a little bit much. I'm gonna put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, that would be asking a lot of people if they want to pitch in for a project like that. So yeah, I don't know. For the UI, some ideas that I have, I could pretend this game takes place in a time where phones aren't really that big of a deal, or in a universe where people don't use smartphones, they just use flip phones and stuff. Because I was thinking of like doing like a UI, like a phone UI kind of stuff, but I feel like that's so overdone. Maybe just having like a flip phone, the characters just have flip phones and stuff, and then everything else is just managed with like a simple menu, or like like, you know, you just bring up like their files basically, and that's how you manage them. I think that might be more unique than just kind of like doing like the typical phone UI. Don't you guys have phones? The gaming industry's going to shit. Ross is making a game. So maybe that. What else? So sprites, we have the combat sprites. notwithstanding that potentially they might have not potentially, maybe different sprites for different classes. This might be a lot. The original Final Fantasy Tactics has a lot of unique sprites, but they do not change if the character changes class or whatever. They only change if the story dictates it. But you know, maybe maybe if I cut work in different areas, or like maybe if I keeping everything simple, this might be a nice detail to have. Different sprites for different classes sounds nice. What about outfit? What about for outfit specific combos? Don't know. Don't know. Because really, one of the things I'm looking at for inspiration is this Gaia. They also have a really amazing. I'm not talking about the shitty 3D new games. I'm talking about this Gaia 5. So take a look at how this Gaia handles it. I do like the way that they do the 3D with the 2D. I think it's beautiful. I might even play it later today because I really love 5. You didn't like 3D models in the I thought they were nice. Okay. I guess I might explain myself. I did like D7. I thought D7 was a decent game. It was good. I just think this is far superior. In my opinion, the 2D, this Gaia with the 3D is still the best one. There's just something that you can't beat about the way that their sprites look. It's a lot more work. And I don't think I think the problem is that they're not stylizing enough. I think they're not using 3D to its fullest. But D7 is a huge upgrade from 6. Six was horrible. I hated it. 7 is good. I like 7. I put like 100 hours into it. I don't know if I would ever go back. I do want to play 5 though. 5 I really like. 5 or 2. But I do like the way that they handle the aspects. There's a lot of 3D elements. You know, it's pretty fun. I think I might take this approach, because then you have more units and they can spread out a little more. With the Final Fantasy Tactics way, it's a little more cramped. But yeah, going back to this, combat sprites, yada yada. You got this. Oh, it's done. All right, let's see who leveled up. All right, Kiev. All right. I'm gonna put in someone else. Kiev's done. Let's see. She's a DD, correct? Yes, DD is gone. Who should I level up? Let's keep the Russian theme. Tashkent. Let's go Tashkent. Yeah, they need a bit of a break. Sorry, I just... Oh, Hamia. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I forgot to do this. Alright, and I'm just missing this. There she is. She's complete. Okay. I'm just gonna let them do hard mode. We need to grind this a little bit. Okay. So alright. So we have the talking sprites. So I'm gonna make a list. Let's say we have the 4 horse girls, right? Manager, MC. Then you have, let's see. Yeah, the 4 horse girls, the manager, the MC. Let's have the boss of the MC, right? Manager of the office or whatever. Then you have, I don't even know if like we should have like a main villain, but let's put 1 antagonist. One antagonist, and then let's have as much as about maybe 4 to 5 NPCs, like, you know, have the characters that just have like, you know, covered faces and just go like, oh, and then they're also force girls, and then just like, so we're talking about 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go with 12. 12 characters. 12 character. This is doable. If for these girls, if I do different classes, I'm going to keep the same body or the same position, but then I will just draw the different outfits on them. So we're gonna have to add, if we're talking 3 classes, plus their 4 basic outfits. So we're talking 3 plus 12 different outfits plus 4 basic ones. So when I'm talking about basic ones, I'm just meaning this. I don't have to go out of my way to design, just refine these. So if she dresses up as like a fitness instructor, then maybe she already looks like one. So I wouldn't even have to design it. I would just keep it like that. That her basic class is the office, or like the trainer. Maybe for this one, if I replace her, I will come up with a design for her basic outfit that is just maybe like a dentist or basic office lady or something like that. And then for her, what was like one of the classes? I forgot. Bunny waitress. We'll see. Maybe I just keep the basic outfits. I'm like throwing spaghetti at the wall and I'm just seeing what sticks. But for basic outfits, so we're talking 16 plus 12. That would be 28. Plus, let's just say that they each have like maybe 4 to 5 facial expressions. It sounds like a lot, but I've done this multiple times. If I just sit down and just hammer it out in like one solid month, and they all get done, or something like that. But I do want to build the basic bone structure of the game first before I commit to making assets. Because if you don't have the bone structure. Now for CGs, let's see, for CGs, you want to have the intro. You want to have maybe 2 to 3 silly ones. Let's just say 4, so that each girl gets their own silly one, or 5. So the manager gets 4 silly scenes. Let's say 5 lewd ones. And then each girl gets their own ending. Their own good scene. 4 scenes. We're talking 10, 14, so 15 scenes. Okay. The commissioner asking for all picks. Yeah. Okay. So we're now getting somewhere. I'm gonna say minimum 15, but we're gonna set a maximum of maybe 17. So we don't go overboard. And I make sure that the ones that I come up with are absolutely the ones that we need. EG count. No animation. So again, these are nice to haves, right? Because we're gonna build I want to build the basic structure, and maybe to cut down, instead of 4, we do 3. So I might, instead of having her, I'm just gonna have these 3, because then we have the 3 classes filled in. And then maybe this girl gets repurposed as this one. And that way, we have the office lady, we have the bunny, and then we have the PT, the physical trainer. Actually, yes, let's do that. All right, give it a second. I think I might do that. I might actually whittle down on having, so I don't have too many characters to deal with. So it sucks, but I think let's work in threes. So we're gonna do 3. That means a lot less work for me. So we're cutting down. So it's probably just gonna be 9 times. Bump these together. It's gonna be 9 times. Okay. So this means that we can cut down this to 4. We cut this down to 4. And actually, I'm gonna cut it down to 3, so it's only 3 scenes with one of the girls. That means we get 3 scenes. So that means 7, 3, 10. So we're keeping. So we're keeping the minimum at 11, but the maximum at 15. So that I have a little bit of wiggle room if I want to add some fight scenes or something like that. No animation. So basically, yeah, 3 horse girls. I don't know why. What did I write? I didn't write 4. I'm stupid. So basically, times 3 classes, 9 plus 4. We get 13. So 13 character sprites. Yeah, whatever. Fuck math. 3 outfits. Power just went out, so if my stream ends impromptly, that's what it probably was. Hope power comes back on soon. Let's see here. I've considered NPC sprite. Oh, that's another whole can of worms. Spicy versions. So basically, everything times 2. But it's not a big deal because all you can do is like, if you have like a character that is, you know, has like. Am I? Yeah, that's my outfit. Yeah, that's me. I guess I'm a horse boy. Oh, power back on? Hell yeah, baby, it's back. I just gotta let it kick in for a second. Just give me a second. It hasn't made the switch enough. Alright, so we're cutting down from 4 to 3. That way we're cutting down on the amount of work. Because we're doing 3 classes, I'm thinking of maybe 4 NPCs. Spicy or not. I think you should ignore this idea because it's adding onto the pile, but HP reliance sprites. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm really not doing that. Alright, we're back in business. Yeah, alright. So boss of the MC. Alright. Alright. So I'm cutting down the NPCs just to 4. 1 for each class, and then maybe like a rando. Like just random NPC. I'm keeping the interactions. Basically, when we have talking scenes, if we have like store owner, I'm not gonna design the store owner. It's just gonna be like a guy replying. You know who fucking does that? I need to learn from Hyperdimension Neptunia because it's made by some of the laziest people. I love them, full disclosure, but it's made from some of the laziest people on the planet. So, a lot of those ideas, a lot of the stuff that they do is like just incredibly efficient to a comical degree. It's so funny. Those guys know how to save a buck and reuse an asset to hell and back. So I definitely should check them out. I definitely should look into what they were doing. Finally. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I need to get this going. It's oh man, fuck, thank. Alright, I'm done maxing out these girls. Well, just missing this one, this one. Let's get rid of this one. Let me see. Do I have any new equipment that I can make? No, I do not. Okay. Let me see. How are they on? Nope, we still need a lot of healing. So I'm just gonna let this run in the background. Item. Alright, we'll just do this. Just let it run. Let it run. Alright, on that note, real... Is it? Yeah. I have a lot of like ideas for using assets and stuff. So, I just gotta sit down and rethink. Again, the best way to save time is like if I make an asset like a sprite, that sprite that like the let's say like the main art that I use for talking and stuff, that's just gonna be everywhere. When you go to their menu and check them out, that's just gonna be it. And when you go select them, that's just gonna be it. Maybe later on I can do some like adjustments, but for the purposes of finishing the game, there's just gonna be one asset. like one skeleton, if you want to put it that way, and it's just gonna have like a dress me up, and then you're gonna swap it around, and that's just gonna be the sprite that it gets used. And then maybe for like the for this specifically, for like the menu selection, you can have them use the basic outfit regardless of the class. And so that might work a lot. All right, so I'm gonna start deleting some stuff, so that way I get a more concise version. I will make backups of everything, just in case, you know, one day I need to recheck. So I always save copies of it. So obviously I don't need any of this. I don't need any of that. Here. I decided that for this, I'm doing this. I'm not doing the 2.5D stuff. We're doing the 3D stuff, so I'm gonna keep that as an option. Let's see here. I'll keep it around. For this, let's see. Okay. All right. Wait, man. So like, can you crop out the girl with the face? The girl with the face. This one? The girl. This? The Neko arc. Oh, all right. I think I started drawing Neko arc, but then sure, I'll just throw it in there with no context. Fuck it. Neko arc top-down RPG. Hey, that would be the fucking easiest thing to make, because her body structure is so easy to make. Admittedly, with no context, it does look funny. I wouldn't really need any investment in overall design. It would just be a Neko arc fan game. So. Yeah, we have that stuff figured out. Choices. These are easy to make. When I wrote choices, what I meant is like what I meant was wait, what's going on? Oh. What I meant was like branching paths, but that's too much. So now what I am thinking is just like, oh, different dialogue choices, but that's well, I'll keep it in there. Just specify no branching path. It's just straightforward. For the general aesthetic of the game, some stuff that I need to think about is Give me 1 second. Okay. So a lot of the stuff we've already established. It's nice to have it written down in this form. Voice acting. Yeah, this is some heavy asterisk shit. It's a little hard to ask VAs that have so much work and have incredibly valuable time and talent to like. But I don't know. Might get a few people. I'm not gonna be too like opinionated on like whether people are like. But that's a nice to have. Nice to have. Not really important. You can have like different typing things, like different typing noises. If you're familiar with Golden Sun has like high-pitched squeals for women, and then for men like deep text noises. Just something to that effect. Again, whatever keeps this this basic. Like it's gonna be a lot of smoke and mirrors here. I don't want this to go out of proportion. So I'm trying to once I have like this visual thing, now I think I can go into typing. And in that sense that might be like a good choice. And then I can look at things and be like, okay, well, that has to go, like, that can stay, that has to go, blah, blah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. I guess now it's just figuring out, all right, what is the best next logical step for me? I don't want to get into any design stuff yet because because I need to know exactly what I'm going to be working with. The aesthetic, I think is what I was talking about. So let's see. Put this here, and then we're gonna make a new folder. So let's go over here and write thick. So what would be the aesthetic? Do we want this to be so? Because I have to think about like, is this gonna be 90s or 2000s or 2010s, 2020s, or current year? Because that would mean that a lot of the stuff that I think about might be different. Because if I think about, for example, if it's gonna be in the 2020s or 2010s, maybe these girls are streamers. Or starting to become streamers, and that's an other aspect. In here, then it would mean that I would need to think about like it's have the 90s anime aesthetic. The girls are in fact horse girl VTubers and I just want to keep them like they exist as like IRL streamers, right? So that like horse girls do exist in this universe, because that's the universe I'm going for. But let's see here. Because if we do the 90s and it's maybe like a music video that they're recording or something, I don't know. Because another thing that I was thinking of, like in terms of like story or like the whole plot thread, is that they are basically part-time idols, because they used to be and they retired, but then they want to do it again, but just for fun. And these are actual moms. They have kids, but they're single. So I'm not chickening out. I'm not gonna draw the kids. They're just gonna be like, oh, they're like at the, you know, their school or fucking. It's just so it's an actual like milk baby. I'm gonna put you guys on this side. I think the camera captures better this way. So cute. Yeah, that looks better. Let's see. So if it depends on the aesthetic. Yeah, this part's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. However, some of the stuff that I can start looking at, I start kind of like picking a mood board for like how I want to render things or how I want to color things. Go to my study inspiration folder. I'm gonna pick something that I can show, and it wouldn't get me in a lot of trouble. But man, why do I have so much? That's a little more innocent, yeah, but it's... Yeah, nah, dog, I'm not gonna risk it. Anyways, I will figure it out. I think the mood. Okay, what I want, is a lot of style with it, which in and of itself is going to be a little challenging for me, but it's something that I can figure out. You know what? Now that I think about it, why is this so fucking small? How about maybe a little bit from Kill la Kill? Maybe take inspiration from that. That could work. I don't know how I would fucking implement it, but maybe some trigger? Studio trigger. Just like a lot of like sparkling effects, art like colors and stuff. Maybe not necessarily like the way that they draw the characters, just like the general like aesthetic of it. Exaggerated poses and stuff. Tuesday's version has cameras and stars and they're spicy, but yeah, like the ray of like the sun ray like just comes in and it's like it's just like wait, where is it? Like hey, and it's like oh, take a simple approach. Yeah. I'm gonna probably go like with this. Let me look it up. Probably gonna go with this approach. Frozen person. Study. See if I can find something that I can fucking post. Oh, you know what? Oh. What? No, I haven't seen. Oh, okay. Yeah, that. Okay. Oh, we can do that? Okay. Fuck, wait, you did that? Well, fuck. Okay. But I'm gonna do something extremely funny here. And I'm gonna show you what I mean, what I might do with the shading approach. So maybe something a little more like, not risk it too much. Maybe Cham 20s 22 style, where there's basically the way that they approach this is basically you know, this dark color. Oh, shit. There's not a whole lot to it. It's basically, yeah. This one's darker because of the neck area, but basically, you know, the shading's not complicated. It's basically 1, 2, 3, or like depending. There's other artworks where I've seen that it's not. And I think they use multiply. So. Let me check that. Actually, they might use multiply. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like the deal that I was waiting for. Yeah, so something to that effect. So maybe we keep the shading to this simplicity, and then I can go crazy with my own color, like my color choices, really. Instead of like the way that I shade it, just keep it minimum. This might be hard for me to do the thin lines, but I can definitely give it a shot. It'll be interesting to see how the fuck I combine these two, but this again, I need to do like an entire mood board of just like throwing shit, and that's something that I have to do on my own. Oh, Raft from Crocodile 3D. Fuck, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, so basically we can do the 3D stuff. It's confirmed. Let's see. Yeah, no, this part I have to do on my own because I need to sit down and look at a ton of references and stuff. How are we in time? An hour and 34 minutes? Yeah, I had a whole ton to talk about other than this. I think the next thing I need to do is basically just type all this in. And just, you know, keep an organized list and then go run through it a few times and just be like, all right, is this going to be a lot of work? Is this going to be a lot of work? That might be the general. So, I was thinking, I was also thinking like taking maybe some proportions from Megaka because I want to keep some of the stuff exaggerated, but I mean that might be a little bit much. Yeah, I need to think about like, if I do like a fitness trainer, would it be better? Oh, fuck. Because then I just came up with the idea like if you have a fitness trainer, then maybe instead, then they can have some moves like, you know, like a tennis smash, and then you have like your ranged unit. Or instead of being a fitness trainer, they're a tennis teacher. And then you have your ranged unit. But again, I'm like all over the place, but not but we're throwing spaghetti at the wall. We're trying to see what sticks the landing. I don't know. What do you guys think so far, or any ideas that you might have? I know some of you have been throwing some input, but I do want to hear any ideas you guys might have. How about a loan shark? Can play into that with an actual shark girl that puts the enemies into crippling debt and hires debt collectors to beat up the enemies. Oh, that's good. Let me type that down. Oh, maybe that could be the bad guy. The shark girl can be the bad guy. She can she maybe, oh shit, okay, hold on. Let me cook. Okay, so let's suppose the talent agency, right? The talent agency borrowed some money from the loan shark because the boss has like a gacha addiction, and basically they don't really have a lot of talent other than like the part-time idle horse moms. And so in the middle of like maybe filming like videos and stuff, or like doing live streams or whatever, the loan shark starts sending people to like attack them, and then basically you have to go from like 4 maps to go over and beat up the loan shark, and then get her or force her to pardon the loan. So let's see. Let me actually put this in. Let me put this Dolly painting into writing. Talent agency. Boss borrows. I want to keep this very silly and like borrows money due to gotcha addiction from loan shark. Boss fails to pay put the talent agency as collateral. Shark sends Shark sends people to beat up the girls to get money. Girls fight back. Girls fight back. Go to different places to reach loan shark. Beat her at her own game. Beat her and force her to pardon boss. Losses force to attend. Gotcha. Whatever. That's a joke. All right. Story concept. Yeah, this is actually very good, Bub. Very, very good. And then not Kiryu shows up to kick your ass. This is pretty good. That was a good idea with the loan shark, because it kind of fits in with the whole idol culture with Japan and as of late in the West. Better believe the Yakuza have their hands in it. Maybe the shark girl is a short stack. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting into parts that don't need to be. But yeah, the story, this is pretty good. Let's see. Also, now that I think about it, I might not let this. Should I? I don't think I'm gonna archive this stream. Maybe, or should I? I'm a little worried of this idea floating around. But again, it's not being. I'm trying to think of like anything else. But yeah, the original question that Bub answered was like if you guys had any ideas or feedback or questions. Also, I think, give me 1 second. Maybe something like Kimono France, like a zoo safari. No, I think I'm keeping it as a, like, they exist, in their own universe, like, not like pretend that like they're animals and stuff. They're just like people. Maybe, because I think it's more fun like that. Where like, what was it? I'm trying to think of like, there was like a show where there's a school. It's not Beastars, but there was like a school with kimono Mimi characters. A lot of like Monster Musume, or Frizel, where like there's all these monster girls and stuff, and like, kimono Mimi characters and stuff. I think this is perfectly fine in that way. One that was comedy, yes. Where like there was like a hyena girl, the main character was being accosted by some like dog girl or something, and like her sister was like huge. I forgot the name of it. I think it might have been an anime instead of a manga, but I don't remember. It wasn't very good, but it had those like silly moments that, you know. I also haven't seen anime in a while, other than One Piece, and One Piece kind of burned me out on anime for a good while. I have fries out to catch up on before the anime starts. When the chubby, will you? Yes, I do want to do Steton Academy. Yeah, that's the one. When the chubby elf anime is, yes, I do want to do a watch party. I think that would be fun. I think it was trash, but it was funny trash. Yeah, it was like, it was like amusing to watch. I thought like one of the anime that I think about a lot. I think I'm. Let's see. Can I continue grinding? No, not for a bit. But, you know, I'm almost done streaming anyways. Let's go back to this. It was funny, Trash. I still want to do the watch party for it. Let me think about this. Yeah, these streams don't have to be terribly long, because I'm not doing anything interesting. It's just more of the setup. But let me read something here. Okay. Setup is interesting, yeah. One thing I could do, I do not know if I could do like typing, right? Like where I open up a document and I start typing all this in, but I don't know if that would be incredibly interesting to do on stream. It's not like I have a good camera to pick up ASMR for that kind of stuff. I would have to probably look for like a good audio mic for shit like that. And I think like for the setup document, that's something that I need to sit down on my own just to hammer out, because I would have my keyboard is to the side and I have to move my drawing tablet forward, make space for the keyboard, or put the keyboard on my lap, and it makes it. I have a weird setup. I need like an arm for like a arm to hold the drawing tablet, or find some way to like prop it up. But I don't know yet, because setup is fucking weird. I have my two monitors on the side and then the thing in the middle. Whatever. Yeah, Google is like already seems like an interesting idea. I wouldn't be using Google. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that would be that fun to watch. I mean, I can work pretty fast in Google Doc. I do this all the time, but check something. Let me see. I'm gonna attempt something here. Just give me 1 second. hold on. I'm trying. Like, give me 1 second because I need to filter some shit out. Oh, it might work. Let's see. You can make a Discord channel where everyone can show it slow mode. You pick the one, you pin it, don't let anyone, right? That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I would probably have people that are involved in it be able to like, if you want to be involved with it, you can always have like a role for it. Why isn't this capturing? Let's see. Window or something. This. I'm trying to crop something and it's not capturing, so give me 1 second. So on. Let's do 50. The top. Let's do. Okay, on the right, let's do 150 maybe. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think this works. There we go. Let me move this all the way down here. This is fucking white. I wish I had an option to make this a night mode or something. Whatever, I can't do much. Alright, I'm gonna do something. Copyright the a playlist for 19th century villain scheming against his enemies. That's a very interesting hold on. Hold on a minute. I need to. Is this? No. That's the thing. Like, free class mixed copyright free. Oh, relaxing Zelda with Kim. Okay. Let's see. Let me try and get a good setup going. typing. I'll type a little bit, okay? I'll type like maybe, let's say 30 minutes. Okay. I don't know what I marked there. Okay. I'm gonna try and get the mic to capture, because I type really loud. I type really loudly. Alright, so. Horse email. Let's see. I'll try to keep my voice low. Is this good for you guys? Is this voice tone good? I'll give you like maybe some 20 minutes or 15 minutes of like I want to do heavy quotations of ASMR. Let's see here. So concept pitch. Isometric. Let's go to heading 3. Nope. So heading 3. It's a pitch. Isometric. 3D. Beginning. Visual elements. Manager. 3 retired horse. Items. Stand up with a low sharp. Which agency are money? Of course, my favorite genre. Let me see if the mic's picking up the No, is the mic capturing the Can you guys hear the keyboard or not? Because then that might be something that I might need to correct. Filters. Compressor. Expander. Noise suppression. Let me turn off. And I think you guys might be able to hear it better. Let's see. There you go. Fan was making the mic hard to listen to, I think. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So basic gameplay. Let me bring up I don't want to move my thing, so
let's go over here. Basic gameplay. No. Basics. Yeah. How do I organize this? I want to do basics, right? Maybe hitting. Let's do heading 3. Characters. Characters. Rouge. What was their name? Let me see. Let me look it up. Who's the person? So, Condorado and what was the last one? Oh, Great Weekend. Where is it? Chiwa Rouge. Chiwa Rouge. Let's see. Manager. Activation. Agents. Bots. Characters that will require art. Instance. Scenes. Okay. So let's type let's see. Yeah, this is this playlist is called Relaxing Zelda Music with Campfire Ambience. So let's see here. So we got the art asset list. Let me go over here and look at the stuff that I wrote. Might I suggest that there are levels of floors of corporate building? Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Corporate bonus. Healing items. Set it in there. Art asset list. Let's go back. Wait. Let me check my list. What happened here? The elevators. Oh, you have to take the stairs. That's good. Yeah, maybe you got 4 maps, but each map maybe can be a total of like 3 or 4 scenes. I don't know. Depends on how quick we can get these maps done. So I wrote. Let's see. Did it open on? Oh, okay, it opened here. Let's see. Okay. So art asset list. Sprite art. Character. Stuff. Etc. So let me go ahead and go for 3 here. So 3 horse girls. All right. So we got 3 horse girls with 3 basic outfits. So 3 horse girls with 3 basic outfits. Plus, if we have 3 different classes, plus 3 different outfits. Depending on class. Again, this I don't really have to do, but you know, I will mark in red. Where's okay. I will mark in maybe blue. No, that blue's weird. Maybe here. In this different color, so that I know that I need to keep an eye out for that. So 3 different horse girls with 3 different outfits. So that would be plus. Let's say a maximum of 6 expressions, because they're easy to make. 6 expressions. Let's also do it in a bullet point list. Manager with about 5 expressions. No alt outfit. Wait, what happened there? Oh, okay, there we go. Balance and C. Of talent agency. I want to say that they maybe have like they don't have as many expressions, maybe 4. With 4 expressions, but you're not gonna see a ton of them. Mostly maybe through the phone or something like that. Antagonist. Let's say Lone Shark. With 5 expressions. Maybe sneak in and different pose or something. Yeah, we're gonna put this in blue so that 4 NPCs. 4 NPCs with maybe 4 mouth expressions. Their faces. Their eyes will cover. Potentially. Total. So let's see. So total. We have so there's 3 with 9 different options. So basically 3 sprites plus 9, 12 different. So total. Hold on, I need to go check on Potato. Here. So we have that. So total. So basically 3 horse girls, 1 manager, that's 4. Boss. Loan shark. So it's 9 sprites. Plus 9 alts. Outfit alts. 9 outfit alts. Let's think clearly here. So 6 expressions each. 3 times 6. It's 18. Plus 5. 23. 27. 28. 28 plus 16. 44. So that's 44 different expressions. Let's see here. 44 different expressions. Yeah, I think that's good. So it's 9 sprites, 9 different outfits. Okay. Overworld comment sprites. So was it this one? Okay. I think this one. Yeah. No. Let's change that to heading 4. Heading 4. Yeah, because this is heading 3. This is heading 3. Heading 4. There we go. So basically, 3 boys, girls. The manager is not gonna need one. The boss is not gonna need one. Lone shark will. Or combat enemies. NPCs. Maybe one friendly unit that just repeats. So the total uh 4 8 9 sprites plus whatever many different how many different frames. Skills. D, obviously, because I don't really have that information right now. Determined. Getting this software asset CG. How many did I write? So intro, Steve. Four silly scenes. Prelude. Ending. Ending cards. Endings. Little. 11, 15, minimum, cap at 15. There we go. All right. I think that's pretty good. So basically, we set down the list of the this one. Heading 3. Okay, basically, we set down a few of the art asset stuff. I need to now. Let's see. Okay. So let me insert. Let's write down gameplay for now. Normal. I don't even know how I would write this out. Main movement. Show no. I don't know why it stays stuck. Dialogue scenes with dialogue scenes, some art survey here and there. Using sprite art to deliver talking to somebody there who is civic ability to see all I'm just gonna make a general list of gameplay. Using menus and select locations. Metric 3D grid based where player needs signs actions such as file ranking specific tiles. Specific tiles. I'm gonna use specific tiles. Etc. Use dialogue after every Footnet, etc. Classes. With this lady. Yes, okay. Fitness trainer. Trainer. Let's see. Fitness trainer. Any. Let's see here. Just physical damage. Physical damage. So I'm not sure what else I can add here. So a lot of my documentation is here. I just needed to write down a few of my stuff. But I think I wrote down basically the gist of it. Let me write down the story concept and then I think we can stop the stream there. So let's see. So let's go with heading to story. Put it in bullet points. Let me take a screenshot of this. Food agency. Moss borrows money. Sharp. Let's see. That's sure. It's people. Money. Places to reach. Force to pardon the law. Forced. I think this is good. Got the most of it, or at least most of the stuff that I think is important. Let's see. Yeah, which is, you know, obviously I have a lot I need to start defining, but I can refine this on my own time and then start making some asset like list of things that need to be done and all that kind of stuff. And then for the most part, I can open up for people to give feedback and stuff like that on the server. And just add a tiny role, and then people can opt in if they want to help with stuff. I'm gonna try and keep it very simple, something that can be done over time. I might, because I do want to give myself something that I can kind of direct my attention with, but this, I want to make sure that this isn't something that I'm gonna make a profit out of, potentially just something for fun that I want people to play. And again, if it does end up being a hit, then maybe I might consider it in a different light, or maybe take that to another level, do another something like that. But yeah, I think that's good. Let's see here. There we go. All right. To the 2 or 3 of you that are here, me all right, let me walk you guys out, because I think that's it. We hit the 2 hour and 30 mark. I think I don't want to stream more than that. I kind of want to go back to maybe playing some games on my own, working on this. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys soon. Tomorrow maybe for Outer Wilds.